So question. Okay. Meltdown is working, it looks like. Different phasing. Fairness barely. Phasing in the way. 52, it's not that one. Right, system. 24. Shit, I need more. Fucking training. Too short, like. It's too low. Okay. Oh, you. Okay, tonight, grind walls, huh? Này, gì vậy rồi này? Are you using WOB? No. No, I use I wrote my own script. No, no, no. I wrote my own script. So I know what's gone into it, like, so I know it's 100% safe, like, you know. Yeah, I can show it to you if you want. Sorry, a script that it's a script that like puts your windows into like 4 windows. I got a 5 one as well. It just puts your windows into 5 windows, and it allows it names your keys as well. Like you put your keys in that you want to tap, like when you go to each window. So it's just a list of keys that you put in. So like when you go into each window, it'll work. And it's just a script that sorts your windows out. So by doing that, see, I know exactly that there's nothing in there that's against host terms, like, you know. And what I did as well, I used AI to do a deep dive search as well to make sure everything's all right on the script, like. Yeah, it works all right. Bit clunky sometimes, you know, but I have used WOB though. I have used that in the past. I think it's pretty good. Like, it's good, that is. I do like it, you know. But you know, I just want to make sure that there's nothing, nothing that can cause any problems. I can think something I'm using. You know? Yeah, it's good. That is. Well, open box is good. It's good. Like, I know for 100% unless it's my first game there. Look, see, I'm tapping on the key now. See, that thing will happen to the other ones. Look, see, unless I hover over it. Look, see. Yeah. Hi, Mount. How are you doing? All right. Good afternoon, sir. Hope your day's going well. Just got better. Oh, that's good. To me, every time I wake up is a good day. Yeah, grinding these wolves at the moment, friggin' pain in wolves, you know. I've got to drop the pelts, but you don't drop them every kill, like, so, it's a bit of luck involved as well. So the work around that area I just come from, but then I'm going to mount up now, and few over here as well. There's one there, somebody's got somebody else. So. Oh, yep, there's one over there. On the side of the river. Attack! No! scammed on now. Left anybody behind? Oh, I told her I did ramparts tonight. Yeah, I did ramparts, and I actually managed to kill the second boss. But it was like it was skin of my teeth, like, you know, like the tank was left, and he nearly died, but we still managed to do it. Like, major got a staff on with it. So yeah, getting there slowly. I did try the last boss as well, but shit, man, he drops the AoE fire thing on him, and like, unless you position right or with a bit of luck as well, you know, you ain't lasting, you ain't surviving that, like. Yeah, it is. It is annoying. Like, it used to be annoying. When I could, you know, when you was able to broadcast your keys, like when I used to do it back in a day when you was allowed to do that, it was annoying. It seems freaking worse now. But I used to be able to go like halfway down the ramp, right? I don't know if they fixed it, see, right? Because it didn't work. Because I used to go down like halfway down the ramp, target a boss as he's coming round in a circle, right? DPS him, and I'd get him down to like a quarter of the health. Then go down the ramp, kill them two, right? He jumps off, the other guy comes at you, then you kill him, and then the boss only had like a third of health left. So then you only had to get him down a little bit, like, you know. But when I was trying that, I don't know if you ever did that, if you tried that, but when I was doing that, his friggin' health was going back up, it wasn't working. So I don't know, perhaps I need maybe to be one or two levels higher for the DPS thing to work, or we might have fixed it. Yeah, spread out the team. Yeah, I did. I did spread them out on the rampart to see what would happen first. Um, but yeah, no, that's the only thing you can do really is like try and spread them out, and see what happens, innit? See if we get a bit of luck, like. So I thought, oh right, well we didn't do bad, so I'm thinking, oh, blood furnace now next. I'm trying to think of blood furnace. Is there anything I might be awkward like? And I don't think it is really. Mana tunes should be pretty good when I get high enough. Like 65, 66, like mana tunes would be pretty good. I used to do mana tunes pretty regular. So yeah, starting to come together a little bit. And I was messing around as well, like I needed to find out, needed to get a better healing macro, so yeah, I think I found a good healing macro now, so because my healer wasn't keeping up, I'm thinking, why is my healer not keeping up? I think that I think I got the macro now. Look, there's one down there, look. See a skull on him. There. gotta try that add-on I made. The other one I done requesting, so I didn't make it. The AI makes it for me. I just like give it suggestions what I want done and shit, and it does the Lua for me. The AI thing is not pretty cool. Oh, there's one down here. Yeah, pretty idea of a Skinner now. Making a fortune, yeah. Let's go on back to the other side now. Anybody following? Oh, there's one. Attack for that one. Quick wolf, come here. To be topped up by shards, I just noticed one over here. So yeah, I've got enough shards, so I've got like 21, so I've got a back full of them. I keep them topped up just in case I want to go into like dungeon. Let it burn through, Not to death, as well. I'm gonna have to make some, my mage make some drinks. There somewhere. My mage window. And drinks. good. Midwest, spread the team out, don't try to snipe with in the fire. The only thing really that's in there that I think is any good is the staff that's upper second box, you know, because they're all cross wearers. Most of them are the Pally. The Pally had the plate piece. When it was nice and last the chest one. So it'd be nice to have a staff on all of them if I could. No, it could ring up the last boss, is it? No. Look, somebody else is killing the bulls. Yeah, trauma rep. You can get that from doing the. I think the dungeon gives a trauma rep, doesn't it, to a certain point. I was looking at the rep thing the other day with food. Like food gives you like a 10%. Yeah, stamina thing. I remember. Oh, I always check that out. The rep one. Yeah, I'll have to go and have another look. I put them all in scryers. When I did the Shatra thing, like. What I used to do before, what I did before was I would, if I wanted something off one, I would do the rep, get what I wanted, and then unrep him. You know what I mean? Buy the things off the auction house. So you put the rep up, like. You'll be on it. Just questing. Yeah, I think I've done most of the quests, haven't I? I think I got the Colossus Menace or something left to do. Yeah, not many. Yeah, have a look now, see where my rep is. So I'm not sure. Yes, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, friendly. So I need. Oh shit, nearly honoured. Not need much. Yeah, don't need much. There's a boat for there. I think would there have been any other quests I left out? The only quest I left out, I think, was the blood shard thing. Campfire, Citadel, Dungeon, Beacon and Ramparts. Right, so I got Group, Cruel Intentions. Yeah, Boiling Point, that was the one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 I got. Yeah, so M3 might take me up over into the honor though. Let's go back over and have a look. Oh, there's another place. Yeah, I guess it's just over here, I think. There's a couple of wolves. a couple. I got a couple. Oh, let's see. Kill up this. I mean, just in case they're being greedy. Oh, another two there. Get my freaking follow button together so I don't get stuck. Four? You many get off four? Right, none of that one. Nope, did win another one. Another one, so one so far. Two. Oh, not bad average, 50-50. How many you got? You got six. Fucking hell, only six. You think I'll be going all day now? Yeah, I'm done. How long have I been on? 45 minutes. Yeah, this is what I was on about. We had a couple of them. I just gonna get that one. He dead. He dead. Oh, somebody else got the same idea, look. Seven. Clean single and all that. Somebody's healer needs to mount up. This way then. Get a couple by. Oh, there's that one I was looking for. I kill those mobs over there, and there's a couple of them down here. We got one. We got one. It's doing AoE. Take that, the rats. Another one. Yeah, getting up slowly though. 60, really? I'm sure I get it right now. Only 62. Only 63. Could be 63. Yeah, 63. And what we got there? Quarter. Just over a quarter maybe. So yeah, won't be long now. Looking forward to a blend. Not a blend. Friggin' grand. Grand, my favourite place. So I got the Pally sitting at 65 and a half. A shitload of XP. Now, do I, right? Because I got the Warlock as well sitting there. That's 65 as well. With a shitload of double XP and an entangled. I forget my career. Oh. So do I use the Pally and have my mixed team, or do I have another Warlock? So it'll be 3 Warlocks, Mage and a Priest. It's empty first. I'm thinking Pally I am, because I can, at least I can like try and get into go to dungeons. Handy. That's what I'm thinking, like stick to the plan. The trouble is I like the Warlock slots. I can always level the Warlock up definitely. There's one over there, look by the river on the bank. Yeah, stick to the plan, I think. Will be the Pally first. Don't drip from the plan though. Start to come together a bit. I do 2 warlocks if you want one ready at 65. Good question. I think it was because the idea was, because I like play a single player as well. I thought, oh, if I have the one warlock, because I like my warlocks anyway, I thought if I level, because the thing was, right, I started leveling the party first, got him into the 60s, and I thought, missing a warlock. So then I started doing that and got that into the 60s. And then I thought, oh, I don't know, I thought let's do a team. So I thought, right, I'll do a team now. And I thought, right, I'll do a fresh team. So that's what I did. Yeah, that was it. I'm trying to think, yeah, that was it. I thought, oh, I'll do a fresh team now. I could keep the other ones then as like single play, rather than like take one of the team guys in and put them out the sink type of thing, you know. And the warlock and the parley are on my first account of my battle.net, and these are on like 1, 2, 3 and 4, you know. They're on different accounts as well. Oh, there's two. There's three. Yeah, that was it, yeah. Yeah, that was it. It was more like, oh, well, I'll keep one and play one separate, and then the other ones are you'll be in your own team, like. No, we've done it. Right, we got one out of the way. You get the odd quest, I know it's like really slow because of the drop rate or whatever. Just gotta get into that mindset, I don't know, of like just plodding along. That's why I like, oh, there's that one boss one to kill eventually. That's why I like Mists of Pandaria, because like, it's like mostly a group. You do a team on there, like you just, it's a lot quicker to level up. What if we drop a punch? Whatever, let's try it. Looks like your military might be full. Yep. Oh crap, I got too many shards, but have 31 shards in the Warlock. Don't need them. Let's get rid of a couple. 100 bags of full. Crap. Boy priest there. Another window. Right. My priest on the last one. How we doing with Babs? I think we're alright, aren't we? Let's have a look what else. Don't be. Oh, it's gonna go this way. Look, I spy my big fat eye. Again, raining again, yeah. It's always raining lately, I don't know. I reckon it's rained every day. It's fucking January 1st. Again. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I thought I'd come on for an hour working with my birds. With my both birds straight in the afternoon. There's a method in the madness for that. If it's cold in the night, they didn't cover like they did in the evenings now, but if you get cold nights, if you feed them later in the afternoon, when they eat the food and the energy, they can use the energy to keep them warm. Like. Yeah, it's a lot. It's pissing all rain a lot. Not much I can do over there. So I thought I'd come on for an hour, then do the birds, and then I'll come back on for an hour. Maybe a couple of bears. Tight, didn't I? Listen. Oh, there's one. There you go. I got my legs up on a like a puppy thing. I gotta keep my legs up. On my right, no, my right, my left leg is swelled up a bit, so I gotta keep it elevated. Trouble is, I gotta change this chair, man. To get a different chair. Bring it in, man. My ass making this one. Bring in a big fat loungy one. It's not too comfortable though. I'll sleep in it. top dude gone. Green. Yep, you got two by here. Nothing else. Hit my call button. Two. That's what I mean. Wait on that. Wait, what are you doing on there? Do what? Do that in your own bed. Four. wearing gloves next, playing World of Warcraft. No? Make it tight, but you know. You can't afford it over here, man. It's fucking price of electric and gas over here. It's crazy. We got the highest prices in Europe, I reckon. Mental. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it is. Keeping warm in old age. We should be doing a Trump war, yeah? Drill, baby, drill. Keeping it for the UK, that's what we should be doing, not giving it away. Oh, a couple drop in, so we're up to now 7 on that one. Well, multi-boxing is not against toss terms. You can still multi-box. Multi-box is not against toss terms. What's against the toss terms is sending out your input, sending out your keys. You know what I mean? So you can still multi-box. No, multi-boxing is not against the terms. What's against the terms is oh, what's the frigging word? I get old now, you gotta like also my brain, I get brain farts. Sending out your keys. So if so the way I got this team set up, right, I did a script using AI, right? And why I did that is because I know then everything that's in that script is not against the terms of toss, right? So I did a search as well, a deep dive search to make sure the script was alright. But anyway, as you can see, take a moth there for example now, right? So I target a moth, my one first guy there on this window, right? Same as when I jump block. When I jump block, I can only jump on that one window, look, right? See, so I hit one, look, right? That's what happens to my other guys, right? Unless I go to that window, look. Look, see there, change windows, change windows. So when I see my mouse going around like that, right, that's me changing windows and hitting the key. See? Broadcasting. Ah, see, it came back to me. No, fuck, it's mental. Yeah, what's against the terms is if you broadcast your keys. Multiboxing is all against the terms. That's on Blizzard website as well, that is, if you look it up. Because like, you can have a couple of windows open and you can tab each window, can't you? You know what I mean? There's some people that have two characters go into arena and they tab between the characters. You know what I mean? You know, you can quest dual box with two characters. You know, you just tab in back and forth. But what the difference is between the tabbing and what I've done, rather than tab, I got a script which puts my windows in order for me like this. So then when I tab, I mouse over. Look. Mouse over the window, that activates the window, then I hit the key. See it? Which is within the toss rules. I can bring it up if you want to see it. Yep, hit my one key, just that one character is doing it. Look, yep. And the other ones are just stuck on follow a minute unless they break the follow. Like, yep. You hear me tap my key as well? Perhaps you can hear me tap my key as well. So don't be afraid of, if you miss multiboxing, don't be afraid of not being able to do it, because you can. I've been multiboxing since late 2004. Always played by the rules, you know what I mean? When they stopped doing broadcasting your keys, I thought to myself, oh, shit, well, how am I gonna do this now? And the mouse over thing, right, which I'm using, is actually in Windows settings. You can actually go into Windows settings, right? And it's a setting in Windows which activates your window when you mouse over it. Look. See? That's why some of my videos you see me saying mouse over multiboxing, because I'm mousing over each window to activate it. Do you know what I mean? Blah blah blah. Which is well within the rules, like it's within the rules. You know, if you're automizing things where you do one thing on one window and then it goes to the other windows, that's against the rules. Because I wouldn't want to do anything that puts my accounts in jeopardy, if you get what I mean. Because I've had these accounts like, you know, over 20 years, like since, you know, say 22 years. So I wouldn't want to lose my accounts because I've got a lot of mounts on them and stuff like that, like, you know, different things that you build up in it, you know. So I wouldn't want to do that anyway. Like. Yeah, I just used because like there's programs about that you can use to multi-box, and you know, you hit one window, it activated, blah blah blah. But I wanted to do my own, so that I know I could show the script to anybody that I'm using. If I hover it down my bar there, right, you can see a hotkey net, right, and there's my script. Look, see it? That's the script I'm using. Look, it says test for Windows layout. It's saying test because I haven't even changed the name on it yet, but I was testing it to try to get it so I could get it right, like, you know what I mean? So that I could get it to like load the 4 windows and, you know, put my keybinds in like what I want to use on each window, you know. I got one for 4 layout, I got one for the 5 layout. I got a script then I use for numbering each window. That's all that does, is puts a number on each window so you know where you are. But basically what I do is, if you have a look at that chat window there, it's black, look. It's easier for me to see with my eyes as well. So I leave that black as my first window, and then on my other windows then it's like see-through, look, see? And my healer window then, you normally see, like, I use Healbot, look, on my healer. So I'm clicking on that window now, look, see? Clicking on Healbot, look, and he's healing one of the characters I click on, look. If I click on that window, I can't do nothing on this window then, see? So yeah, no, don't be afraid of multi-boxing. If you want a multi-box, you want to do 2 or whatever, you know, you can do it, man. If it was against the rules, I'd tell him not to do it because it's against the rules, you know what I mean? You wouldn't see me do it anyway. If it was against the rules, what I'm doing, you wouldn't see me doing it like I wouldn't do it. Go on chat GPT, right? I use that. I pay for it. Go on to that. Type in, do a deep dive, and say, is mouse over multiboxing against toss terms? And it'll tell you, it'll come back after a short period of time of doing a search, it'll come back and say, no, what's against the terms is broadcasting the keys. So anybody say to you, multiboxing, because I still get it, I've been called, I've got names, oh, come on, man, I've been called like a lot of names in the past, you know. I don't see why, because I'm a tiny guy, like, you know, anyway. But that's how people are, because what it is, they don't like something that you, it could be, you know, it could be jealousy, I don't know, it could be anything, right? It could be any amount of reasons why people don't like it, because they're not affecting anybody else, am I? You know, what me playing my game the way I'm playing it by now is not affecting anybody else, right? I think we can all agree on that. I'm not affecting anybody else. I'm not doing PvP, right? So I'm not grieving on anybody, you know. Yeah, even playing 2 characters, yeah, you get it. But yet again, you see, years ago, I used to see Swifty, right? Because I'd watch him now and again. He'd play 2 characters, tap back and forth, you know. I know GMs in the past, right? I've talked to loads of GMs in the past, right? Where they multi-box themselves, where they might play 3 characters or 5 characters, you know. And what they said to me is like they enjoy it, but what it does as well, it gives them a rough idea how spells are working in the group, you know, if it's overpowered or whatever, like, you know. But yeah, no, don't be afraid. You know, if it was wrong, I'd tell you. I wouldn't lie. You know what I mean? But I play single characters as well. If you watch me, sometimes you'll see me just play my warlock or I play my pally, like, you know, or I'll go into AV or whatever. You know, do a bit of PvP or a single character. You know. What is with why a multi-box is there's a couple of reasons why a multi-box is like it's the challenge of leveling up. I only do 5 at the moment. I was doing 10, but I knocked it back down to 5, right? Because of the way stuff works now. There's a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is I like to kill stuff quicker. You know, in one way, my patience, when I target something, like when I come to, like, I want to kill this wolf bear, right? So we got this wolf bear, which I want anyway. He's gone round the trees hiding from me then. Right, so what I want to do is, like, I'm targeting this wolf. I like the thing where I can kill him quicker, and I got 4 or 5 guys on him. I can see the different spells going off. Um, you know. But the bad thing then is you get penalised because you're in a group, which I don't see why you shouldn't get penalised. Because your XP is a lot less. Do you know what I mean? So it's slower to level up. So you need patience in one way, you know, because you need patience to level up. You need patience. Looked in by I know, look, and like I can do this quest, but I gotta do the same quest on 4 characters. Look at it, man. It's gonna take me a couple of hours just to do one quest. Wonder if there's a leveling guide that avoids large quantity gathering quests for multiboxing. Yeah, well, what you could do is if you went on to ChatGPT, right, and have them to do search all quests by levels, right? Then take away then the gathering quests, or have them just searched for killing quests. I wonder if that'll work. If I go on there now, right? I'll go on there now, right? And I'll go on. Click on new chat. Click on new chat, right? I'll ask it there now, right? Um, get down, get down. I'm doing a bit busy a minute. Give a party after. Could you search rules of Warcraft quests? Right, quests by level and wait a minute. Could you search World of Warcraft quests by level and find all the killing? That's the way you word it as well, see. Quests. What else would I put in? Could you search World of Warcraft quests by level and right. Version TBC anniversary. It's gonna be this is gonna be funny. No, let's see what it comes up, right? So it's doing a search now. So we'll use the AI now. Yes, I can search them and build a kill quest list by level. There you go. Look at that. Look, shit. Yeah, look at that. Look. Yes, look. See that? Do. Look. Yeah, yeah. It's on there. Saying TBC anniversary kill quest by level 1 to 10. Look, typical starting zones 10 to 20. Blah blah blah. Right. There we go. Look, best kill quest zones for multi-box grinding. Strathholm, Canaris, Angara Crater, Empire Peninsula 6062, Nagrand 6568, Peace Mastery, Chains, Great XP, these zones, right? So yeah, so we can do that, right? So what I could do is I've already done an add-on and I've got it in my it's if I get round to doing it, that's the thing. If I look at my add-ons, right, I've got a questing one which I did with chatbots, right? There it is here. Quest Team Sync. Now what that does, it works off your main guy. So whatever quest my main guy or leader I got at the time picks up, it'll push to the other characters. The other characters will accept it, right? Obviously some quests you can't share, right? But what it is, why I do things, I just build it up add-ons for myself, so I am going to rely on, like, say I use Saiga guides a lot, don't I? Right? So if something goes wrong with that costs me a monthly fee as well. If something goes wrong with it, I can switch then to my own little add-on which I've done. That can help me out then as a multi-boxing, you know? So anyway, it is possible, right? AI can search the quests, right? And get the killing quests. So then what I would do then is I would ask it then to just start off the 1 to 10 zone, right? What I would do then is I would ask it then to give me every killing quest from each zone, starter zone, from 1 to 10. And see what we're doing here. So then we try that out, right? See if it works. So we try that out and see if it works, right? So then you start introducing, make it bigger and bigger and bigger, you know what I mean? So then in the end, then you'd have your own little add-on, wouldn't you? Of all the kill quests you can go through. So check them out. Is a job for you. Yeah, he's freaking brilliant, man. I tell you, no, it's so good. It's like puts a smile on my face. I used to do a bit of programming before, right? When I was younger, but I couldn't program nothing now because you forget it, right? You forget it all or whatever. If you don't keep up with it, you forget stuff, right? So I'm using AI to do it for me, just to, you do a code, right? So you can write all that for you. So that's all you've got to do is suggest the right things to it, test it out. Well, that's what I do, right? Suggest stuff to it, test it out. You're gonna get errors, and then what I do with my error then is I copy and paste it in, and then it goes right. Okay, we'll try something else, but it's not as skillful as some of you could do their own programming, obviously, but being able to do that myself is pretty brilliant because it opens up more stuff for me then to try. Yeah, you should do it, man. You should do whatever you use, innit? So use grok, innit? You use grok, get into grok, and take the grok. Can you make me decide how many characters you're gonna play, right? Go into grok, whatever AI you're using, and say, right, and go. I want to play World of Warcraft, GBC anniversary. Can you code me a setup so I got 3 windows? So it puts my 3 clients into 3 windows for me. 1, 2, 3, right? And I'll come back. I go, yeah, we can do that. Blah 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 blah. Right? So yeah, they do that. So there you go. Can you put in these keys so when I hover over the window and it'll activate it, but I only want like 1 to 10 or 1 to 0, my numpad keys, my F keys, whatever keys you use, can you put these keys into that as well, blah blah. There you go, yeah, no problem, blah, blah. And that's why I've done it. Uh, it's a tool, isn't it? You use a tool. It's a tool, you use it, you can use it to be wrong as well. Don't get me wrong, you could use it so like you would be breaking the rules because you can, you know, it will do, it'll do stuff that will break the rules, but you don't do that, do you? You know, mine won't do it because if I ask mine to do something, because I've said to it not to do nothing, right? That causes me accounts. He won't do it. Like they'll come back with me and say, no, you can't do that. It's what's in the terms of toss. So I mean, blah blah blah. So I go, okay. Thank you very much. And you get used to this type of play style as well, I think. much effort do you need to put into retail to able to pay for your subs? Well, I used to pay. I used to farm a lot of gold, right? Um, I actually paid for 60 accounts by farming with gold back in Legion. With the Legion expansion, I went up to 60 accounts, um, and I was paying for all them with gold by farming for 2.5 hours a day. And what I used to farm was I used to farm the. Do you remember them tokens, like green tokens they used to drop and give you rep? You sell them on the auction house and people would buy them and put their rep up with certain things. I think it was like they used to put rep up on everything, didn't they? Legion. You know, Legion expansion? Because before Legion, I was always win 40 to 50. I was bouncing back and forth 40 to 50, yeah, right? But in Legion, I went to 60. Then I realised then that after 60, there was so much lag to myself. I was lagging myself. So I didn't go over 60. I went to 60, and that was the limit because of lag, you know what I mean? I was just lagging myself out, really. Even when I was trying to cast myself, I'd be lagging myself out. That's why people like Prepared and other people, he went to 80 at some point, but he stepped back a bit then because even he realised like you're gonna lag yourself out. He played a lot of Legion. Yeah, cool. Yeah, a lot of multi-boxers couldn't boss used to say to me, how the fucking hell have we done all them? How do we do all the like weapon quests? And I said, well, basically, I just went into like a zombie mind. I used to do like 10 at a time. Yeah, so I used to pay for all my accounts. When I first started, I was like with 5 and 10 or whatever. We went up to 40. Even 40 accounts I was paying for myself with real money, not gold farming. But then I started to take advantage of it then because I could see how much gold I was generating just by picking out a quest, right? I'd pick out one quest and it'd say, oh, I get 100 gold for that quest. If you multiply that by 40, I was getting like 4,000 gold for one quest. See? So I'd be running around doing a quest, I'd gather up my gold, right? Sending it to the bank guy, and then my bank guy then would send it to my different characters. And it worked out then. I was like paying for 40 accounts at one point, all with gold. And I started going like, oh, right, I'm going to do a little bit of farming. See, because I want to play my accounts. I didn't want to be a farmer, you know what I mean? So I'd only like I try and pick something, and I looked for something. I thought, right, what's it's got to be something in the auction house I can farm. Where unless you got a group, you can't farm. And those green things used to drop off those elites in Tatum Jungle, if you remember. Used to be a madman, yeah. Still am in some ways. You, it's a mindset, isn't it? You know what I mean? You got a mindset of like you just drift off. I do it. It's like you got zombied on the screen. I got laugh. Funny though. I used to enjoy going into Stormwind as well, and I'd be like killing the king and that, and doing all the bosses. I go to Iron Forge then and do him. Um, I'd have fights with guilds. Guilds would whisper me and say, "Where to?" I say, just hanging around and blah blah blah. Why was that? Oh, do you want to do a? You want to fight? We got 40 characters. We got 40 people. Bring 40. I was yeah, no problem. And I'll fight with them like, and we just have a laugh like. It's like you know, it don't matter how many characters you got. When you're a multi-boxer, if even in PvP, you're limited. You know, if I had 10 characters in PvP and I went up against 10 separate people who were controlling one character each, all separate, it'd kill me every time. Because all I can do is focus on one character and burn him down. You know what I mean? Whereas they can turn around and they can like AoE me, you know, shut my healers down. You know, if they know what to do, and use their head, like, you know, they'd shut my healers down straight away. You know, AoE me or whatever, and my group would be knackered. One of the best ones as well I used to enjoy was the island. You know that island they had where you could go there and PvP against anybody. Timeless Isle, yeah, that's it, yeah. That was good fun. Why they don't do something like that, I don't know. It's like, why penalise, right? All right, all right, I get it. Like, some people don't like multi-boxing or whatever, right? I get it. But why shut it down? Instead of shutting it down, turn around and do a place like Timeless Isle or somewhere like that, right? Or a section of the world where you can go and do your multi-boxing and do your questing and do stuff like that, because they get more subs, wouldn't they? You know, you know, they get more subs, like, because the thing with a game, you should never take it. It should, as soon as you start taking stuff away from a game, right? Um, it starts going downhill. You know, you're supposed to be adding to a game, not taking away. You know, it's like watching telly, innit? You know, TV or programs or something. If you don't want to watch it, you know. You know, if they had a section of, because I've always said it, if they had a section of the world where you can multi-box on, right, and you could do your multi-boxing, you could do follow, you could broadcast the keys or whatever, you haven't got to go there if you don't, you know, if you're not a multi-boxer, you haven't got to go there, you know. And to me, then they'd have more subs, they'd have more money coming in every month, you know. Plus then they're doing the game towards a certain community who wants to play the game a bit different, you know. Instead of giving in to the naysayers, the cancel crowd, you know. Um, Maybe yeah, making the game like I say, more playable, promote more types of play styles. Like, what do you want, Buckley? No, good girl. Yeah, good girl. You want a paddy? Don't know. Yeah, you want a paddy? Yeah, good girl. Hmm? Mm. And I think they can do it because look at all these different types of versions of the game they got up now. You know, there are loads of different types of versions of the game now. So why don't they just do a server or whatever? But they say, right, we'll go on there, but if anything goes on it, mind. You know what I mean? If you don't like to play it, don't go there. Luckily, what are you doing? No, no. Look, there's a wolf. You gotta get that wolf for that. You gotta get the wolf. No, luckily. What are you doing? Hmm? Hey, what are you doing, Luckily? You party, don't you? Huh? Oh, we're being attacked, ain't they? Okay. Yeah. Muttley. What do you call her own names? Muttley's one of them. Muttley Rat. Yeah. Yeah. Call you everything by your real name, right? Yeah. That's all right. She got a party on the break for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna see if I can build a thing where you only do killing quests, and then if I can get it to work with just killing quests, right? What I do then is add quests then, which are, I don't know, you have to like send it out on it, like rather than looting 30 items, I don't know, you pick it out to like 5 items or something. You can get more intelligent to check. Yeah, yeah, you can. That's right. Check rates for quests, some gathering quests aren't that bad. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking. Like drop rates, you can ask it to like scan World of Warcraft quests for the drop rates. Um, yeah, it's down to your imagination, isn't it? What you can think like. So I think it'd be a good thing. And then you make a basic add-on, you know, like I made 2 basic add-ons now with AI for World of Warcraft. Like one is for my hunter, so it shows keeps an eye on my hunter's pet, and I got a little red bar there on my screen. And when my other hunter pet's feeding, it flashes, goes orange, yellow, blah blah blah. And then I got a macro to that then to feed pet, you know. So I've done that one. Um, I did one questing one the other day, which I've still got to like maybe I might add something into the questing one like accept macro. So when you like go to trade with your character will accept it. You know, I gotta accept macros anyway, but it'd be nice to put that into an add-on. Right? So what you're doing then is you're making things a little bit easier for yourself, and you know, that's my plan. Keeps my brain going. That's why I'm in my 60s playing World of Warcraft and I'm not watching telly. Look, right? This is like my brain is not the type of brain that can be sat in front of a freaking telly, like soaking up stupid television programs. You know, I gotta be like doing something. Don't friggin' sing at me, dog. Like, people can hear you, mind. Ah, trying to boss me about there, won't you? Huh? Yes, right. You rat. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You know, pad you again, you? So do you? Think you know I'll come up here now. You give me a paddy, isn't it? Huh? Yeah? Right, go on. Get off. Dog, isn't it? What? Quick, get the wolves. Get the wolves. Yeah, you could streamline your own little, do your own little World of Warcraft setup, couldn't you? That's what I'm trying to do, to be honest, because I pay for Tiger Guides, right? I show the add-ons I use and all that, right? So I got ClickGo, which I use for my healer, right? It's not active on this one. It's active on my other window, right? I got my damage meter. Right, there's the add-on I did for my hunters, right? It's called Hunter Auto Feed. It doesn't automatic feed, it doesn't do that. It's just that's what it's called, right? Then I got my Quest Team Sync add-on I did, right? Which is, well, that's active now. I got Rare Scanner. Swage Timer, I got off my Pally, so when I'm seal twisting as wrecked, gives me a rough idea when it's got 0.4 a second to seal twist, so that comes up in a little bar, gives you a rough idea when to do it. I got weak auras and I got Zyger guides. So if I can get rid of Zyger guides for there and do my own little questing add-on, like you're on about, which it shows me, takes me onto a thing for all the killing quests. But the only trouble is, right, you've got to have a certain amount of quests, or you're not going to level. You have to grind a lot, You're grinding anyway, really, by doing killing quests, but you get an XP at the end of it, then, and what it is, you've got to make sure you're going to have enough quests to level, plus some quests, if you don't do the follow through on them, they like, what do you call them? Oh, forget it, man. Like, thing quests. So if you don't do the first one, you can't do the second one, and follow-on quest type things, So you have to avoid them, but the big thing is you need enough quests so you can level up. That's what you need, don't you? But if you're doing like, I don't know, 5 of the same class and not doing a mixed dungeon or whatever, it's going to be a bit harder for you to go to dungeons and do them. You could like do trash, I suppose. Could win, just do trash, do a certain amount of the dungeon, and then when you get stuck in, come back out, reset or something. Go back in, I suppose you could do that. Yeah, but that's a nice. I think that'd be a nice little project to try and build up a questing app or multiboxing, or just kill quests in general. Because if you don't like to pick up quests, if you play in single, right? And if you play a single character, you could say like, "No, I don't want to be doing that. I hate pick up quests. I just want to do all the kill quests." So I guess quest player it takes me ages to do, and I'm only doing it on 4 characters. Because the drop rate is shit. There's some kill quests or some pickup quests like you're on about. The drop rate is pretty good, isn't it? And they drop stuff every kill, so you want to keep them ones. You want to keep the collecting quests that maybe gives you like them on every kill, isn't it? It's definitely possible. I think it's possible, like. I'm thinking, didn't drop one of those things. Yeah. How many we got? We got 12, 11, so I only need one more then, and that's another one done then. Got 2 more to go then. Yeah, so it is possible. I'll have to do a project and work on it slowly and see what happens. Right, I'm done. So 2 more to go. Perhaps stop it. A couple of minutes and we'll go back up. Going. Yeah, 64 more hopefully. Chilling away, the hunter as well. Oh no, he's on his phone. Pretty good. Put your glasses on. Oh, I see one. Oh, don't look at the time. -4. Nights are drawn out a bit now, aren't they? I think the clocks go forward. I think they do to go forward, don't they? Alexa, when do the clocks go forward?
In the UK, the clocks go forward by 1 hour on the last Sunday in March, marking the start of British summer time. This change helps make better use of daylight during the evenings.
Last Sunday in March. plate. Well, a couple of blues drop on his team. We've had 2 so far. No following. This week. No, drifted it all this way should be going like. There's 1 or 2 there, but I like to do like a circle. Let's try and work out like a circle on the map. And then by the time we come back around, then hopefully things will be spawned. Nope, there's one. Sorry, Hunter. You can have the skin though. Oh shit. No, that one. Let's go this way. I think there's a couple over here. Yeah, there's one down there. Send the pet on him. Oh, that was it. Enter Club? Friggin' hell, 3 enters. Obviously, they've just been running around bed. They're all doing the same thing. I wonder if I'll tag him instead of the enters mark. Yep, enter mark, no good. You've got to do some type of. He should have used serpent sting instead. He would have had that then. Attack you with serpent sting. Yeah, that's a good little combination as well with the priest and the warlock, because the warlock like is doing life tap, right? Or mana, if I get low mana, I just do a life tap, right? But my priest then, what my priest healer does, right, he shoves a renew on my warlock. If my warlock pulls aggro, he puts like a target macro. So he shoves renew on him. So the warlock is hit with life tap, right, for mana. His life doesn't go down because the priest is putting renew on him. That combination works pretty good. So I keep going all day. Yeah, so if you do a warlock, stick a priest in it. Discovered the camp. Now I discover wolves, not a camp. I don't know. They're not over there. Yeah, renew is on my warlock there now, so I do a life tap, right? See, it doesn't matter. It has to go back up. Not visible. Yeah, do. on. The death card. Take that. Stopped him. Don't quit yet. A little bit longer and then we'll have a break. So many we got 12, 12, 5 and 4. Let's keep going down there. 29. Get right in the bushes. Quest to get them signets. Looks like we'll be grinding up for a while then. Oh. I think you could buy him, can't you? But you do that sometimes. You go on the auction, so if I can buy this stuff for the quest, sometimes I just go and buy it like quicker. some of my stuff. So, shit, I want to bag this right. So it's like, and we've got a bit of stuff, haven't we? Just to a bit more room in the bags. There we go. Yeah, I can jump at this road and then I'm going to come through this way. I'll go to the end there and then come through you. Stomach rubbed in again. Do you? There's a dead one, so we got that one. There's another one there. Oh, oh shit. Crap! I've lost one. Need. This way somewhere. Where do we go? This way, right? Oh, down the road, isn't it? Oh, let's go rescue a mage. What happened to him then? can see him. I can see him on the road over there. Get to it. Come on, poor mage. What's all up to you, buddy? Should be pressing up. My priest behind as well. It's too far away this way. Come on, priesty. Raising up. See what the drink. I'll give him all the drink. Oh. Still shitty raining. No. Right, back at it again. This way. Right, so that was the plan to come through this way, wasn't it? There's a hemp there, but I don't think it's same class, so I don't know. Well, there's one. Level 70. Oh, must be just skinning or something. Yeah, I don't really bother with professions till they hit about 70, till they hit 70, when you do 70, and I'll do the professions. My pally, I should top my pally up, because my pally got like 280, I think it is, or 285 on mining. And you need 300 to do the fella, yeah. I think I get to like 300. But be able to do the fella, yeah, but the purple stuff that drops in the ground, maybe it's like 350. Maybe they're all like. No, we killed my wolves. We're killing the moths as well. Let's go this way. Yes, I should spend a couple of hours on Paddy getting his port. Try this one. Yep, I can see one down there. Okay. Another one. Right. Oh, bleeding hollow blood. Okay. Yes. There's one there. Another one. I got 9 now, so I need 3 more on that one, and I need 5 on this guy, and then I'm done with this quest. 3 hours later. Feed Gypsy now. well, I think. Can't see one there. Hiding in the tree. No, there he is. Tag him. Tag this one. Bring him over here. Together. Couple of dots on him. Little pets. Beat him up. Little pets coming. Oh, no one. Another one. Lucky for area 2. So he needs one more, and then it's the front gate in. So I've got a break for a bit. I've got to feed the birds in there. Feed the birds. I don't know. I can't sandwich because I don't have bread. How much food you? There's some eggs. The beans. Oh, there's 2 there. Up to halfway, 63 and a half. Come on. Get in there, boy. Somebody killed all them over there, poor wolves. The other side. No, not killing him. He just jumped off one of those pets, isn't it? So need me going for the quest. They do, don't they? So we'll be looking for that. Let's kill him all, isn't it? Hey, want to go? Ooh, you're raring. You're rare, friggin' elite. Request. Oh goodness, wait, so we need 6 more. Yep. Oh, there's one. Multi full again. Seven. Oh, yeah. We have 4 more lucky drops, and you're right. There's 2 there, 1 there, 1 here. Let's go this one there. sure don't leave me mage behind again. Level 70. Why would you be killing you? Another one there. Another over there. There's 3 empties, all level 70, in this one spot. That's strange. The bots are botting literally. Oh, coming to the end, all the wolves are getting a bit thin on the ground. Go there. One there. One there. It's going to be busy around here, isn't it? Please. Two. One more. Right at the end, anyway, so. Get tangled up in the crap. Yeah. Push dead. This one gonna be the one. Not too bad. Yay, that's the one. Kill 12 warp poems. Huh? Oh, they them. Right, yeah. Hang on. Right, they them there. Yeah, right, I'm going to go back to... Where is Stone a minute? Sort the bags out. And stop going outside, feed the girl, make sure she's alright. Do my thing.
What can I help you with?
Get rid of my crap.
Blood and thunder! What are you looking for? Speak!
I think we just sell it because we could put new auctions, but I just got cloth and shit. I put the cloth and stuff in the auctions. Some banana pot and stuff. Was that level 22? That's not important. Two right through bags, bases left, I think. There are scrolls on this character. I should get rid of them. Too many of them. Wait a sec. Get some more backspace. Keep it secret. I sure can buy a new outfit. Go here. Feast. Unlocked. Let's upgrade that one. Saying to upgrade, I don't want to get on by 2%. Want to pay the stamina, spirit. Hmm. 19, 12. Yeah, keep it up. More damage. It's this one, okay.
What are you looking for? Farewell! Strength and honor!
Yeah, 450 gold
Dabu!
on that crafter, so gold's creeping up. I think by the time you have a mount and pay for it, I think you want about 700 gold, I think. If you want like fast riding. I'm not going to be that bothered because they group up with the party got Crusader Aura. So I'll be on top of the normal speed anyway, so it'll be quicker than you should be. Okay, right, gonna knock her off now. Thanks for hanging around, and I'll be on after now. I'm gonna do a little bit. Yeah, I won't be long, about hour I expect. Unless I gotta do something else, make a bit of food. But yeah. Hey, thanks for hanging around. I'll speak to you later now. Catch you in a bit. So, knock it off, man. There's so many windows open on this one way, right? It's like, what do I click on? I don't know where to. Oh, shut that one down, shut that one down.